Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy New Year. Maddek here. In today's video, we're going to find out exactly why alcohol and guns do not mix. Okay, so if you've been involved in the gun community for almost any length of time, pretty much everybody knows that you shouldn't mix alcohol and firearms, which is very reasonable. Firearms can be very dangerous, almost no matter how careful you are. Things and accidents happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to approach this in kind of a scientific way. I mean, I ain't got a lab, I got a yard. No actual firearms will be used in this. They're all either BB gun or airsoft. Here I have the Terran Tactical licensed Glock 34 airsoft pistol. And then I also have the DPS licensed SBR BB gun with a regular Trijicon arm MRO on top. Okay, so that's all that we'll be using. What we'll be using is two very specific drills. For pistol, mainly because I only have one mag during this will be the new year of 2020 going to 2021. So for those whoever watches this later on, or for those who watch this in a couple of days, we've had an ammo shortage. So I picked up some airsoft and BB gun stuff for training primarily. Working fundamentals, just getting used to stuff and getting some trigger time. Plus, like, you can buy 10,000 airsoft BBs for about the same price as, I don't know, 20 rounds of 9mm right now. It's going for about 60, 70 cents, sometimes more. I've seen more. It's ridiculous. But so I got airsoft stuff to help mitigate the cost of trying to shoot. So we'll be using two drills with pistol. All I'll be doing is doing a draw and fire 2 rounds. And for rifle, I'll do an up drill. I will fire 2 rounds, do a tac mag, fire 2 rounds. For some reason, my pack timer isn't behaving properly. It will still beep. It will still do that, but for some reason it is not showing the time as it runs the clock. I don't know why it's not doing that. So through editing and stuff, at each pitch or high pitch of the firearm going off, or the airsoft BB gun going off, I will put a timestamp of what the time is after the timer. And as we go, every 10 minutes, I will be taking a mixture shot of some kind of turkey bourbon. I'll be taking 2 ounces of that. I have a beaker, scientific, told you, and 2 ounces of not Coke. So about every 10 minutes, I will be taking a mixed drink of that, and we will gradually measure process. In between the 10 minutes, don't worry, the time's going to be sped up, so all you're really going to have to see is what the actual target will look like. I will put these special, I say special, they're easy to come by, targets that when you hit them, they highlight where you hit, and we will have a marked progress on how many hits I get per target at each shot, and or how many I miss. So how tight the grouping is and how many actually hit. The pistol will be shot at 5 yards because that's about how far I can kind of be and get reliable hits on this paper, and it changes color. For the BB gun SBR, I can be back about 10 yards. And with that, we will constantly go back and forth. I will do 1 drill of pistol up close, and then I'll do 1 drill of rifle. And from there, we're just going to keep on going. First, since I know it won't really affect me right off the bat, we'll go ahead and I hope this might be finished today. So again, 2 ounces of some nice Kentucky made. And each time you guys will see me mix it, because I know the internet. We're a very untrusting bunch, especially during these trying times. Yeah, close enough. Remember, not Coke. And there. Again, no live firearms are here, no ammo, nothing can be switched up. It's all airsoft pistols and BB guns. Mostly never try this at home unless you're just somewhere by yourself, taking all safety precautions and being mindful of where you are. Always follow your 4 safety rules of firearms, whether they're real or not. I'm actually going to change the frame rate here, that way I can get a better look and makes it a little bit easier for me to edit this later on. So quick switch out. All right, there we go. Now we're at 4K 60 frames per second. Nice and good. So I'll do the drill twice, up close to 5 yards and twice at 10 yards with right. Okay. A lot better on that. Twelve hits. All right. Want to say 2, maybe 3 there. About 2. Sorry, I'm not that I'm not that talkative. I'm trying to stay in control. So. Whew. Safety. We'll try that again, but I'm just going to take out and then reinsert the mag because the other one is low on CO2. Ready? Safe. One, two, three, four. Rack, sit, ready. One. I hook. Commentary. On target. Okay. This will red dot come in handy. Really messed up. Still hit to if I don't fall down. Okay, so make sure 2 hits reload. Give me commentary what we're about to do. Low on CO2. Very low on CO2. I don't know why. Work. Dang it. Okay, so allow for time of having to re-rack short barrel rifle BB gun. Ready. Boom. Here we go. Unsafe. What unsafe in between each run. Everything off. Mouth feels very weird. So does fingers. I can still touch
Re-hit target. Done. Yeah.
All right, how's everyone doing? It is New Year's Day right now, around 1:30 p.m. I'm finalizing the video that hopefully y'all just watched and hopefully learned something from. I just want to say that first of all, I mostly don't condone that kind of excessive drinking. I never drink that much, ever. I don't like that feeling at all. That feeling of not being in control of my body, anything like that. I really don't. It literally took me, after the filming that video, it probably took me an extra 7 or 8 hours before I felt fine, normal. Which, if you kind of go back to what you used to hear, to where, 1 ounce of whiskey, which is technically what I was taking, 1 ounce of whiskey takes about an hour to wear off. I took pretty much 10 ounces of that whiskey or that bourbon, and it took at least 10 hours for it to wear off. So those conversion rates, they work. Even though the size that I am, I should technically be able to handle that kind of alcohol better. But after a certain point, man, it's just going to mess you up like nothing else. So I mainly did the video because you rarely see anything like that, because most people recognize the fact and they follow the general rule that alcohol and firearms or weapons in general just don't mix. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If y'all like this kind of video enough, I do have raw footage. Especially, I have footage of me cleaning up afterwards. If you guys want to see that, I can put it up. I will warn you, though, it'll mostly be a raw, unedited, except for maybe a few notes I put in there or whatever, but it'll be raw, unedited. And unfortunately, that I have a habit of kind of cursing like a sailor. Because talking's a skill, even when you're not drunk. But if you guys want to see that, I can put that up. I hope that the video itself wasn't too long for you. I tried to skip ahead as much as I could so that it would look good and not take up too much of your time. In the description, I will put an overall list of the shooting times on what I started with and just how they gradually got worse. And about halfway through filming, I started taking down notes on what my body was feeling like, what was kind of going through my head or behavior stuff. So I'll have a list of like those notes. I wrote down like the times on when it was happening and stuff like that. But it is now January 1st, 2021. So far, it has started out pretty well. And I hope that the rest of you guys have a happy new year. Stay safe. And let's keep on keeping on.